Why you should always walk with a bend in your knee. Hi, my name is Doug. I've been a physical therapist for 30 years, and I specialize in helping people with balance problems learn to walk again. In this video, I'm going to talk about something that I address a lot with my patients. You should always walk with a slight bend in your knee. Whenever you walk, whenever you step forward and put weight on one leg, your knee should not be hyperextended. Some people call this stiff leg walking, and you commonly see it with people that are fearful of falls or who are afraid of putting all of their weight on one leg. Normally when you walk and your heel hits the ground, your knee needs to be between a 5 and 15 degree bend. Whenever you take a step forward and your heel hits the ground, your knee should be at a 5 to 15 degree bend. This is considered a normal walking posture. The reason for the bend is that you want to be able to quickly react if the ground is uneven or if you're surprised by something in front of you. If your knee is slightly bent, it's a lot easier to shift your weight to the other leg and adjust your walking. If your knee is straight or hyperextended, you must first unlock your knee in order to adjust, but also you're putting a lot more pressure on your joint and especially your meniscus, which over time can lead to problems and even arthritis. Ideally, you should only walk with a slight bend in your knee. Here's an exercise that can help you improve your knee flexion when you walk. Step up with knee bent. To do this exercise, you'll need two things. You'll need a countertop nearby just for safety, but you'll also need something to step onto. I'm using an aerobic step. To do the exercise, you want to step forward with one leg stepping up onto the step, but as your weight goes on the step, you have to keep your knee in a bent posture. You don't want to hyperextend your knee when you shift your weight onto the step. You then want to bring the other leg up onto the step and immediately step back onto the ground with both feet and then step up with the other leg. You'll want to alternate right leg and left leg. Each time you step up on the step, you want to be very aware that your knee is not hyperextending. So you want to maintain that knee bend as you step your weight onto the step. You want to repeat this for 5 minutes every day until you've noticed an improvement in your walking posture. Pillow step with knee bend. To do pillow stepping with knee bend, you'll need two things. You'll need a pillow or something soft to step on, and you'll also need a countertop nearby just for safety. To do the exercise, you want to basically stand on the ground and then step forward, making sure that when your heel hits the pillow, your knee is bent. Then, as your foot is on the pillow, you want to shift all your weight to the foot that's on the pillow. Then you want to step back again onto the ground and repeat with the other leg. You want to alternate right leg and left leg. Each time you're stepping forward, making sure that your knee is slightly bent. This exercise will help improve your knee proprioception and help you remember to always step on a bent knee. The normal gait pattern is to walk with your knee slightly bent and not hyperextended. Practicing this exercise over and over can help remind you to do this again. I recommend that you practice this for 5 minutes a day, every day, until you see an improvement. Whenever you walk, you should always have a 5 to 15 degree bend in each knee as your heel strikes the ground. The best way to use the exercises in the video you just saw is to master each exercise before moving on. These exercises weren't meant to be a complete program that you do each exercise in order every single day. The idea is to do the first exercise, and if it's easy, only then move on to the next exercise. Once you get to an exercise that's difficult, you want to keep practicing that exercise every day until you master it. That could take days or even weeks, but once you master it, that's when you want to move on to the next exercise. I hope you found this video helpful. Click the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. If you would like more help with your balance, Look in the description for a link to a course I created that can help anyone improve their balance at home.